Have we seen a glimpse into the future of the Harley Sportster? Alright, what is up everybody? I'm pretty excited about this video today, so let's get right to it. Back with another Moto John video. As you know, we travel around Philly and talk motorcycles along the way, so make sure you hit the channel with a subscribe, like this video, make sure you take a look back at any other videos we posted along the way too. Alright, so a lot has been said about the Harley Sportster over the years, and especially recently with everything going on with Harley, you know, changes, cuts. The Sportster lineup has been reduced down a little bit. You know, they're coming out with some of those new models, the ADV bike. They just put the Bronx on hold. But there's also that 1250 Custom, I think it is, that's floating around out there. I think it's on the website still, so I think they're still coming out with that one. But a lot of the talk has been, you know, is that going to replace the Sportster? Is there going to be a new Sportster? Are they going to get rid of it altogether? You know, what exactly is going to happen to the Sportster? And it's very possible that I may have just gotten a glimpse at what a new updated Sportster might be looking like. So I'm going to throw a picture of it up here in just a second, but let me explain first. So like I said, the Sportster, the lineup has been reduced down, I think, just to the most popular selling ones. 883, Iron 1200, 48. So it's been reduced down to those, and everybody's, you know, been saying, you know, they're going to get rid of it, yada yada, all this different stuff. They're going to replace it. They got some of these new models they've been working on. Somebody thought maybe some people thought maybe the Bronx would replace it, but that's now axed, and they're not going to follow through with that as far as we know. Ooh, we got some police down here. We got a fire truck down here. I don't know what's going on down here. Is a fire somewhere? So as of right now, I don't think anyone really knows, you know, what's going to happen to the Sportster, if it's going to stay the same, if it's going to change, if it's going to get an upgraded look. So fast forward to today, I'm just browsing through my email, taking a look. I see this random email from Harley, you know, just one of their typical, like, you know, marketing, sales emails or whatever it is they send out. I usually don't pay any attention to them, but for whatever reason. So I click on this one today, and it's one of those, like, give us your feedback, you know, like research, R&D type email things. And I'm like, normally I would not click on that or whatever. So I'm like, oh, whatever, let me check it out. So I'm clicking on it, and they're like, take our survey, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, so I got nothing to do. I'll take this survey. So it's asking a bunch of just like basic questions. And actually, let me know if anybody else got this email and this survey, because y'all might have seen the same thing I did. So I'm taking the survey, a bunch of just simple random questions, you know, what do you prefer, this or that? What do you prefer, this or that? And it's like, you know, what do you prefer, style or performance? You know, handling or braking, or what's important to you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just going through, you know, answering all these questions, and all of a sudden, there's like some bikes coming up. I'm like, oh, all right, this is interesting. You know, there's some Sportsters in there, some, like a street bob flashing up. It's like, what do you prefer, this style or that style, and why, and blah, blah, blah. And as I'm going through, I start to realize that I'm like, wait a minute, I've never seen some of these bikes before. So now they got my attention. So I'm like paying closer attention now to these bikes. And I'm like, this doesn't look like a Sportster. It doesn't look like a Softail. So I look closer. It's got shocks in the back. And I'm like, hold on a second. This thing could potentially be a prototype for a new Sportster. So here's the picture. I took a couple screenshots of it. I'm going to pop it up right here so you can take a look. I'm going to keep it up there for a little bit. There's a couple different fit and finishes on there. The engine looks a little different on some of them. So like I said, I'm going to leave that popped up there. And I mean, take a look at this thing and let me know what you think. To me, this kind of looks like a combination of a Street 750, a Sportster, and like a trimmed down Lowrider S. There was a finish where the engine was gold. There was a finish where the engine was silver. I'm going to put that one up there too. So let me know what you think of these things. Is this the new Sportster? I mean, this looks like it could potentially be a prototype to a new Sportster. It looks like a peanut tank, single disc in the front, but the thing about it is it looks like it has that new Revolution Max engine in it. So now if you recall the specs on that engine, there was the 975 and the other one I think was the 1250. So the 975 I think is 115 horsepower and like 70 foot-pounds of torque. I think the 1250 that's going to be in the new Pan America, the ADV bike, was like 1250, like 140 horsepower, something like that, with like 90 foot-pounds of torque. So anyways, you can take a look at these. I mean, obviously they're not full, complete. They look like prototypes of some sort that appears to potentially be a Sportster. And so again, let me know what you guys think of these images right here. So these are the images that were coming up within that survey, and it's asking, you know, what do you like better? No, this one or that one. What do you think of this look? You know, what about the style of this one? And I'm going through and clicking, and I thought it was pretty cool. So I mean, look at this thing. This could potentially be the new Sportster. So I threw a picture of this up over on Instagram. You might be able to see it a little clearer. You might be able to zoom in a little bit better. So yeah, that's what I wanted to throw out there today. You know, see what anybody else thinks about this. Has anyone else seen these prototypes? I mean, I keep pretty up to date with, you know, Harley and all the stuff they're coming out with. You know, I saw the Bronx, you know, they got the custom on the website, ADV. Everybody knows about that stuff. It's a little bit newer. I had also even seen some diagrams and a couple things for like a blacked out cafe racer that are floating around the internet, but I have not seen these particular ones floating around the internet. I just thought it was very interesting that these bikes popped up within this little, you know, like research and development type email survey that I was taking. So like I said, I don't know if anybody else has seen these yet. You know, if you took that survey, let me know. You probably would have seen them. I don't know if they're floating around the internet anywhere. I haven't seen them. Like I said, I follow this stuff pretty close, but I have not seen it. I don't know if anybody's done a video on it yet, so that's why selfishly I actually wanted to hop on here, take these pictures, show them, and selfishly I kind of wanted to be the first one to drop a video out there about these images. Like I said, in my opinion, this thing looks like a mix between a Street 750, a Sportster, and a Lowrider S. I don't really like this big radiator thing down here, but like I said, this could potentially be a prototype. And if it's got that new engine in it, man, that 975 with 115 horsepower, 70 foot-pounds of torque in a Sportster frame, or a bike the size of a Sportster, that'd be pretty fun to ride. So again, I just wanted to throw that out there. Let me know what you guys think of those images. Let me know also if you took that survey that Harley sent out in an email. You know, I'm interested to see what you guys think about these images. Could definitely be a Sportster prototype out there, it appears. And then also just let me know what you think about any potential changes to the Sportster line in the future. I mean, if there is changes, that definitely looks like it seems like a viable option. So that's all I got for today. Potential new Sportster. Breaking news. No, just kidding. But let me know, like I said, let me know what you guys think about the future of the Sportster. Is that a new Sportster? Is Harley just playing games with us, throwing that in the survey there? Personally, I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, if I was coming in, didn't already have a bike, I would consider something that at least looks like that, and knowing what we know about the engine. Alright, so that'll wrap up another Moto John video for today. Hope you like that one. Potential new Sportster. I don't know, we'll see what the future has. So anyways, like I always say, we're traveling around Philly on two wheels, talking motorcycles along the way, so hit the channel with a subscribe, like this video, check out some other videos. Check us out on Instagram @TheMotoJohn. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one.